day, YouTube? It's Charles here, and today I want to talk about Conan the Barbarian, number 29 from Titan Comics. One thing that I always talk about, and I wish I did more of in comic books lately, is to have self-contained stories that, yes, they can even lead to the broader narrative, but when you pick up a book, you can read it with no backstory and get full enjoyment of it in one book alone. I think it's, from my understanding, I'm relatively new to comic books. I've been reading comic books for about 7 years now. Wow, it's been a while. But it seemed like that trend of having self-contained stories may have went out of vogue in the 2000s. You saw a lot of it in the 90s and the 80s, along with longer serialized books. But still, this right here, actually, for a Conan book, it does not feature Conan. And I am 100% okay with this, because what it does do is it introduces you to his new foe, his new final boss, if you will. And it does something that I rarely see in comic books. It actually creates high stakes, and it has you asking the question, can Conan the Barbarian survive this man? Can Conan the Barbarian overcome this new foe? And they really took their time with this character development. From the time of his literal birth to how he became who he was, going from a sickly child who was the runt of the family of, these warriors, to growing up, and how he found his niche, his way through murder and destruction. And with each murder, he got stronger and stronger. I'm not going to give away much more than that, because that would like to give away the whole story. But from the time you meet him in page 1 as this frail newborn to the time that he is dispatched to go after Conan the Barbarian, you get to see his growth from this sickly child to this demigod, if you will. And the writing was second to none. Let's see, it was written by Jim Zub, I think. Yes, it's written by Jim Zub. I am not seeing the credits on this. And trying to see if I can find the artist. Yeah, I am not seeing the artist. Name is Braithwaite, and then we have Rodriguez, and this is cover E by Tony Williams. But very enjoyable book. The writing is intriguing. It makes you want to go to the next page. And I have complained specifically recently about Gunslinger Spawn number 50, how he was really a side character and how the book had nothing to do with him, and especially being a book like the 50th issue, it should have been a celebration of Gunslinger Spawn, not pushing him to the background as a side character in his own book. But here, you do not see Conan until the last page, and you don't care, because the character development and the writing is that intriguing. And it really, like I said, it built this guy up to where I want to see what's going to happen in issue 30 and beyond. This is, oh, here we go. The credits are in the back. So yeah, the artist is Doug Braithwaite. And this series is going to be called The Sharpened Tooth. This is part 1. So get this while you can. I think this will be a key issue of Conan. And hopefully, we'll get to see more of this antagonist in the future. So I will see you guys next time. If you guys really enjoyed this and you want to contribute to the channel, you can hit up my Buy Me a Coffee with the QR code or the link in the description down below. I'll see you next time. Until then, keep reading them books. I'm out.